Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of Tint for the Apple Arcade on Apple TV. So we have Tint here, and just by this, opening screen, this is a painting type game. I'm using my SteelSeries Nimbus, but it looks like you can also use your Apple Siri remote. Now, I think I may have switched back and forth between my Siri remote and my Nimbus here. The Siri remote is, I think, a little more difficult to use. I may have switched back and forth. But, that's our first page there, so we just had to kind of, paint through the line. So if we mix blue with blue, we get blue. Mix blue with yellow to get green. And yeah, and this is kind of like a tutorial. You see the little hand giving us gestures on kind of how to approach this page. So I think I've messed up here. So I need to do blue first and then green. So I think it does taint my brush, if I'm not mistaken. So, and again, I'm just still trying to get the bearings on my brush. Let's see what happens here. And how to kind of use this, kind of like in like a click and drag type motion. So, okay, we restarted the page here. So I'm gonna drag across here. We're trying to get to like these like blue, these like origami type butterflies, whatever you want to call them. So you have to sort of manually flip these pages, not with your hand, but you have to kind of click a button to flip these pages. So this next stage is just again mixing yellow and blue to get green. Mixing paint drops also works. So some sort of simple elements here. Anybody who is into painting or watercolors, whatever it may be, obviously this is like right up your alley. So this game is pretty niche here. I can recommend it for, again, I'm going to be real specific because this is pretty niche. I feel like most gamers aren't going to be, jumping up and down to play a game like this. This is, again, a very niche type game. I think you do need some sort of love for painting to really enjoy this game at its kind of, at its highest level, if that makes sense. So if you're not a huge paint fan, I don't see the longevity in this. But for a newer gamer, you may get a little bit of enjoyment out of this, but I don't see for a long amount of time. So we're just going through the different pages here, and it looks like I've completed stage 1, or what could be the tutorial. And now we're kind of getting to more complex sort of pages here. So this does have, because again, this is not your traditional painting game. So one thing I will add, one little caveat, this isn't your traditional painting game. So this does have a little bit of a puzzle element to it too, right? As far as kind of going in the proper order to mix the right colors to kind of get the goal on that stage. So that's one thing to kind of consider. This is not your traditional sort of just, okay, we're painting something for the beauty of it. So there is like that puzzle element that's tied into it. So I will say that. But sometimes that puzzle element kind of, it gets kind of convoluted or almost lost a little bit based on kind of the aesthetics of it all. But it is in there. Apple Arcade does do a good job at sort of mixing genres here and there, where there's a little bit of puzzle, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of something aesthetic like this with puzzle kind of tied into it. You know, like a Simon's Cat is, you know, has a little bit of casual tied in with puzzle, which is a nice little spin. A lot of people didn't watch that Simon's Cat review. That game is actually pretty cool. That's one game that kind of walks that line pretty well. That, you know, where it's almost, there's a game within the game there. So if you haven't seen Simon's Cat or my review on that, go check that out. I think if you would like something like this, which is kind of like a casual, you know, I put it in the same sort of category as a Simon's Cat, like a casual puzzle type game. And if you do enjoy painting and color, I think this is right up your alley. But I know a lot of the casual games, obviously hardcore gamers may not be too into it, but maybe a younger gamer or, you know, an older gamer, you know, something just to kind of, you know, play in their downtime. So with this, see, with this puzzle, I had to kind of really go around the bout here, and we were able to get it. And some of these puzzles do get more and more sort of intricate here as I continue to get through these pages. So there definitely is like that little bit of like a brain teaser element. So I had to take my time and really kind of get through some of these. Make sure you go in the proper order. There we go. Now for this page 7, they have like introduced like a new color here. See, with this game too, it's not just a puzzle, you also have to have kind of the proper dexterity to kind of get through some of these stages here. And again, I think I may have switched back and forth between my Nimbus and the Atmosphere mode, because, you know, you need the steady hand. So it's like a combination of having the steady hand and kind of knowing what order you need to go in to you know, mix these colors. You know, knowing what makes what. We're gonna go around here, and that should do it for the page 8. Fly, butterflies, fly. Okay, so page 9, this does have a unique sort of element to it here. The blue first, and I may not be doing even the right order for some of this. See, I think I have to go back around. This is gonna look kind of weird. Hopefully my green doesn't get washed out. And now I'm gonna see if I can make it in. See, I should have kept that blue line tighter, but we'll see if I can get through here without washing out my green. I do. Alright, so, you know, that's my review on Tint for the Apple Arcade on Apple TV. Again, casual painter puzzle game. So very niche. It's not going to be for everybody, but, you know, check it out if you are interested in those elements. And it is definitely a very unique game. If you enjoyed my review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.